Hello Capricorn, I wanted to jump on and do your reading for the new moon in Scorpio and the solar eclipse in Scorpio. Also, I'm going to touch on some transits. If y'all want to and y'all want to skip to the reading, I'm going to put the timestamps down below in the description, and you can just skip on right onto that because the transits are going to take a minute. But if you like to listen to the transits, I'm about to get into that now. Thank y'all so much for clicking on too. I really appreciate all of y'all. So let's get into it. Today, on the 23rd, when this comes out, I believe I'll hopefully get this out on the 23rd. When Scorpio season begins, Saturn goes direct and stations in Capricorn. This means we'll start to get back to work on the things that we've been put on pause since June 4th. Since June 4th, we've kind of been in a place of, we've been revisiting ideas of structure, moderation, and authority, where we've put that in our lives, where we need it in our lives, where we were lacking it in our lives, and now it's time to put those into play. Also, on the 23rd, Venus slides into Scorpio, which means we'll be getting in touch with our sensual side. So, wherever we're lacking of that sensual, sexual, essence in our lives, we need to, get vulnerable with ourselves and look at that and kind of put that into play. And if we're not partnered up, kind of manifest that, put it in writing what we want, The new moon in Scorpio will be on October 25th. This is paired with the solar eclipse. This is nothing but endings. Endings, new beginnings. We're like snakes right now, shedding old skin, shedding that old energy. What no longer vibes with us will not be able to come in with us, in the future. So we're just letting all that go. Right now we're not feeling, a lot of us is feeling very frustrated and just at our wits' ends, because these energies need to leave us behind. We need to leave that behind us, and we need to move forward into new energies to where we start building anew. So also at this time, expect unexpected opportunities to come, and expect strange encounters, things to happen, like and you were just like, wow, I cannot believe. You walk away and you're just like, I cannot believe that happened. I cannot believe that that was set up to come up, like that. How that couldn't have been a coincidence. Just think of it, things like that are going to happen. Things are going to change in all aspects of our lives. Expect the unexpected. Get your boundaries firm and don't be too impulsive to react. Kind of sit back and think about our actions, our next actions, or what we're about to say, because right now the energy, like I said, people are frustrated and we're getting into a place of uneasiness and stuff. Everybody is feeling this, so it's so easy for us to snap back at somebody or something. Just be aware that that's in the air. I'll say a little mystery never hurt anyone. If you have projects that are coming up, kind of be quiet about it. If you have a big plan that you're wanting to present to people, don't do that yet until you get that really under works, and where you get to a place where this is going to happen. Because I'm telling you, people can put up blocks that you don't know about. People can talk behind your back, and they can say things that put up a block for you and your happiness and where you're going. And not only that, but right now we're in a place where we can't accept what people are doing, because we're in a place of chaos in our own lives, and we're only looking at ourselves selfishly. It's just in the air. So with the partial solar eclipse that's coming, this is asking us to make the big change that needs to be had, okay? They ask us for us to leave our limiting fears behind us. This is transformative energy and enlightening month, okay? This change can be on a personal and collective level. These changes can be both physical and spiritual. Push your boundaries. Your boundaries that are made by fear. 4:44 on my clock. So wherever you made a boundary because you were fearful before, kind of push those, explore those areas in your life. Jupiter goes Jupiter retrogrades go. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. Jupiter retrograde goes back into Pisces shortly after supporting our spiritual journey. Okay, so this would be shortly after the new moon. This is going to happen. I think it's in the beginning of November. I'm not sure. We will be more willing to explore the higher meaning of what we're going through during this time. Also expect your heart to expand and expect to tap into the dream world. Expect to have more vivid dreams, to have messages within your dreams, and to have daydreams. Daydreams are also messages, okay? So where do you float off during the day? That's a message of where you might want to be headed towards, you know? So think about that. Think about where your mind wanders during the day. And expect to yarn for more than what you already have, because we are looking into what we want to manifest. This is a new moon, so we're looking into the newness of what we want, you know, that with old endings brings the new beginning. So we want, you know, we're curious of what's going to be next. On October 30th, Mars goes retrograde for 2.5 months. I might do a reading on this. We might get a little restlessness and frustration during this time. It's time for us to get creative during this period. Pour yourself into something that you can really put your focus on and avoid others' critical opinions and drama. Again, avoid other people. Not really, I was just joking, but you know what I mean. Avoid their criticism, because this isn't a time to get criticism from anyone. Nobody's doing constructive criticism right now. Okay, so everyone's restless and they're just, you know, going for the jugular. So focus on your own happiness. Focus on your own projects that you have going right now. And just, you know, stay in your lane. I think you should take good care, because Capricorn's in the second house. It's highlighting your second house of this eclipse is coming, right? So take care of your health. Find some balance. If you're feeling tension and you get centered, I feel like you'll get like positive results if you've practiced some discipline in your life somewhere, you know. This could be with money or work or balance between the two. There will be a huge transition at work or at home that you will need to focus on. So I think there needs to be a little bit of balance made here. Connect to your people right now. There's a lot of unpredictable energy around, and I think Capricorns, it would be good for you to have that person to talk to connect to someone that is, you know, that is receptive to the things that you're going through. And you know, a minute ago I said to keep your projects to yourself, but there's always that one person that you have that you can talk to, you know. Don't think that you have to shut yourself down from everybody. Just don't be, you know, open to everybody, because some people aren't on your side, you know. So okay, let's get in Capricorn's reading. Man, y'all's transits were long. Let's see, we got 10 of Cups upright. Capricorn. What's going on with Capricorn today? I'm going to spit out. I'm not taking these. They were upside down inside. Capricorn. There you are, the devil. That is y'all's energy. 10 of Wands. Weighed down. Y'all been weighed down for a few weeks. King of Swords in reverse, y'all. Weighed down by something that's just, you know, it's like that unbearable energy that you just can't get away from. King of Swords in reverse, man. Yeah, King of Swords upright, stern, clear, logical, responsible, disciplined. This King of Swords in reverse is not disciplined, not responsible, not logical. It's weighed you down. It's kind of like a tie to this. Devil. For Capricorn, please. Okay. Okay. Dang, Capricorn. Okay, so something is not making you happy. It's this King of Swords here. We've got the Happy Squirrel in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So it's not something, you know that this isn't wise of you to stay in this situation. The only thing that is here is your communication to someone saying that you're not going to do this any longer. That's the only thing that's missing out of this. The Devil, the Ten of Wands, the King of Swords in reverse, the Happy Squirrel in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Pentacles, the Moon, the Seven of Cups, and the Page of Swords in reverse, y'all. The Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. The Wheel of Fortune is you changing that chapter, you moving on to the next chapter, you saying, I'm not doing this anymore. The Devil, you releasing this attachment that you had to this thing, this Ten of Wands, this burden that you carry constantly from this individual that doesn't give you back, that doesn't have that, it's just bad, man. It's just bad energy for a person. King of Swords is sloppy and just mean. Their words are very cutting. Could be like a bad boss. Well, this person's or this situation's not making you happy. Happy Squirrels reverse. Eight of Pentacles. You're not having the opportunity that you need, the prosperity that you are looking for. And you're wanting to collaborate on that with someone and say, hey, I'm juggling this bad. I'm down bad. Excuse me. The Moon, there's too much. There's not enough clarity here. There's not enough happiness. Page of Swords, I'm not looking to do this again. I'm not looking, I'm not looking to go back and, rewrite this. What's this Devil for Capricorn? This is y'all showing up. This is your own energy showing up. So it's like whatever you do is best for you in this moment, in this reading. Whatever you do in this reading is best for you. And that's you showing up. Five of Cups, reverse. Knight of Pentacles. I thought I had one flip. And this is speaking my throat. Y'all hear my throat? This is speaking your truth. My throat chakra is wanting to close. You're saying, if I release myself from this attachment, I don't think I'm going to be crying over this. I think I'm going to slowly build myself up. And I'm going to move, into more calmer waters, into a place that's not so, oh my gosh, y'all, I've got to talk. Yeah, you're holding back from this person. And you're like, I'm not worried about this, this attachment any longer. There are things out there that's gonna, bring me, that I'm gonna attract better. Yes, that you're gonna attract. What's this Ten of Wands? What's this burden? You're just hanging back from the burdens, hanging back from all these. Yeah, it's not on the same page as you anymore. Seven of Pentacles, you put all your energy, all your work into it, and you have not gotten back any energy that you want. And so it was a shift within you that said, what are you doing? You know, here you are. You're working for someone, or you're doing something for someone that isn't giving it back to you. They're showing up as the King of Swords. I feel like if you hold back from yourself and you don't move forward, it's gonna leave you in a place of sadness. Okay, so this is what's happening. So this King of Swords is like, no, you can't leave me, because I help you, I nurture you, I do this for you, I do that for you. You can't leave me. And you're like, no, I can, because, you know, I don't want it. Queen of Swords, your truth. Four of Cups. You're telling this person, I don't want this. Yes, you know, I might have nurtured you in the past. You might have nurtured me in the past. You know, you might have, it's like that, you know, that, I was just telling my friend this the other day. You know, some karmic situations, when I say karmic, I don't mean, you know, bad karma, you did something bad and now something, no, I don't mean that. I mean, it's like lessons, you know. Sometimes a karmic situation looks just as good as it does bad. You know, it's like equally as good as equally bad. Like, one aspect, it looks really good, and then on another aspect, it looks equally bad. Like, you know, like, I don't know, this is just a example, kind of like, you know, he cheats on me, but he sure does buy me diamond rings. You know, like, that's just an example. Or, you know, I get away with this, so I guess working 100 hours doesn't matter, because I do get away with, you know, this little thing, you know, just one little thing. Something like that, you know? It's like something this King of Swords is holding over you. What is this Happy Squirrel in reverse? You were analyzing your emotions. You analyzed your emotions, and you said, you know, this isn't that. And then there's a King of a King of Wands in reverse, y'all. So you got the King of Swords in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. You analyzed your emotions, and you realized that this, you know, this put the spark out. You know, this situation, I'm struggling right now because it's so late. This situation that you've had, it's just put your spark out in you. It just doesn't light your fire anymore. Put you out in the cold. That's what it did. I wouldn't say it was so much deceptive, but it would just held you back from what you needed to do. Yeah, so you juggled that for a while, and you were at a crossroads for a very long time. But now you know you're at a Nine of Wands stance. The nine's right before the new beginning. You know, you're saying, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not putting up with this more. I'm putting my walls up. I wish you would speak. I put my walls up, and I'm not allowing anybody else. I'm not allowing this King of Swords in reverse, King of Wands in reverse in. What is this Three of Pentacles? Five of Wands. Yeah. So you tell this person, look, I could find happiness. I'm making a choice to find happiness outside of this situation. I'm not going towards you anymore. I really feel like if I move somewhere else, you know, in a different direction, that I will find my ultimate achievement, my end goal. But right here with you in this situation, whether it be a job, whether it be at work, whether it be at home, whether it be whatever the situation may be, you're saying that it's not making me happy, and I'm making a choice to move forward in a different direction. You were at a crossroads for a minute, and now you're like, I'm not juggling this crossroads anymore. I'm moving in a different direction to where I'm going to be happy, I'm going to be content. I'm going to have that solid foundation that I need. What is this moon here? You're not going to build with anything. It's like, right now you're just healing from the situation. And you're like, let me just heal from this situation before I move forward, build anywhere else. 7 of Cups. You might be. I said that. And then now it's like, I don't know. What is this Emperor? Hold on, y'all. Let's see. What is this Emperor in reverse? Y'all have every male aspect on this table is in reverse except for the King of Cups. Okay, so this Emperor in reverse is kind of like somebody coming in with an apology, or they're not even. That's what made the whole thing. They came back in, and they were open to you, and they were compassionate to you, but they never gave an apology. There was something, for some of you, there might have been some type of interference. And you were like, I'm not getting an apology, then you're not going to get, you're not going to get anything out of me. And so you were like, I have new options. I'm going to go elsewhere. And you expressed this to this person. You were in and out too much for me. I've been surveying my land, other land elsewhere. I've been looking, for a new job, a new house, a new love, new foundation, because that's what you're looking at. 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands. We got the 2 of Wands here too. So it's like you're lining up. You're moving on. You're gonna make your offer somewhere else. Look, by yourself, independently, moving on, and you're not going to go back. You're not going to, spy on this person. You're not going to inquire with this person. You're just moving forward forever and always. 7 of Wands. Yeah, you've got boundaries. You're like, you know what? You put me out in the cold too many times. I didn't see that, That's what you were saying. You were like, I did not see you putting me out in the cold for a little while. I kept on giving and kept on giving. And now I see that you had me out in the cold. You expected an apology, and they didn't give you that apology, So then you were like, well, if you can't give me this apology, I'm not building. I'm not going towards you, because you can't bring any type of clarity. You can't, you can't even own up to your own actions. So 7 of Wands, I'm done. 7 of Swords in reverse, Ace of Swords, 6 of, I don't want anything that's wearing a mask. I want truth. I want equality. And I will hold back until I get that, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're going to go exactly to where you need to be. Tell me more about Capricorn. Capricorn near future. Retreat. time alone and nature will help you recharge. Make a decision. You know, it's time to decide about this situation. Fate, here and now. Your true love is already part of your life. This, I don't think that's what this means. I think what this means is that you already know what you want to do. You know, tap into that here and now, right now. You know what you want to do. You've learned the spiritual lesson that you needed to learn out of this situation. You know, everything is messages. Whenever I was talking about karma earlier, that's what that karma is. It's not a lesson. It's not like you did something. It's just a message. It's just a message. So, and then, wait, because the time is not right for you to dive in completely into something new. I mean, yeah, get your toe in and get your ideas ready and, make the decision. But I think, just wait it out for a minute, Sit on those new ideas as much as you can and get a vision before you go. Now, I'm not saying wait, you maybe to leave this person behind, because go ahead and do that, but I'm just saying before you dive into anything else, go ahead and sit back and analyze, heal. Thank you. Heal. That's all you need to do. 26 was on my clock. Heal. Forgive yourself for being sucked into this King of Swords ways. Find the balance within you. Tap into your intuition. Get more spiritual. Get into a place of because I know y'all work a lot. Y'all put yourself into a lot of y'all put yourself into the here and now. Y'all are pretty practical. So now it's kind of like time to go within your soul. Do some soul searching, Capricorn, because that's where you're going to end up where you need to be if you go ahead and go within and do that soul searching. Also, this is a good time for y'all to take a social media break and to avoid any burnout, okay? Alright, I'm doing some spooky readings for Halloween this week it's going to be the last week of October, the last full week, I should say, since Halloween's on a Monday. And then the next week, for November 1st week, I'm going to do readings for November's energy, and I will be posting those for each sign of the zodiac. So keep an eye out for those, please, and thank y'all so much for stopping by. I appreciate y'all, and please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I will see y'all soon. So y'all have a beautiful evening. Love and light. Bye-bye.